welcome back to another video. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new and if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. If you are new, my name is Tamika and I do all things information about ultrasound and learning ultrasound. If you want to get into the field of ultrasound, I have a mentorship that will kind of guide you with the footsteps to get there and also just encourage you through your journey. I am almost 20 years into this ultrasound career, and at the time in my life right now, I just want to give back to others and teach them everything they need to know about ultrasound. So before we get into this video, I want you to know that I do have a giveaway going on here on YouTube for reaching 1,000 subscribers, and I thank you guys so much every day, and I see the numbers climbing and I'm just like elated. So with that being said, you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me over on Instagram and comment the special word from this video, and it will be hidden in there, so be on the lookout for it. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the video. I had another idea for a video today. Unfortunately, I'm not doing that one, but fortunately I got a better idea from a sweet subscriber here on my channel. He actually is a guy, and he actually shined light into a lot of different avenues that I've never even thought about. And I don't know if my cohorts can tell me if they thought about it or not. Leave in the comment below if this has ever bothered you, or if you ever wondered about it. And that is ultrasound double standard, or do ultrasound have double standards in the way, or just medicine period, in the way that we work with men and women? Now, with that being said, ultrasound does very intimate procedures, okay? So we have the transvag, where we insert a transvaginal probe into a woman's vagina to take a closer look at their uterus and ovaries and their adnexal areas to rule out anything significant, from a cyst to a mass to other things that may free fluid, endometrial thickening, things of that nature. Not diving into that, but we also do breast ultrasounds where the woman is exposed and we take the probe and we run it on the area of concern. We may have to do the whole breast, we may have to do unilateral or bilateral. It just depends on the order, but those are intimate procedures. And the woman laying on the table, I could see how she could be uncomfortable. She's exposed, we're rubbing all over her, we're, you know, doing a procedure, and yes, it's for the betterment of their health and to get to the bottom of things, but never once have I ever considered the roles being changed or being turned around. When we do a testicle ultrasound, I've never thought of, oh, okay, well, maybe he wants a gown. Maybe he wants, you know, not for a woman to scan him. Maybe he has questions. Maybe he's uncomfortable. I never thought about that. I think, okay, well, just general population speaking, I think of a man wants a woman, right? I mean, it's, you know, he's laying on the table. I don't think a man would want a guy scanning him, but when he posed this question to me, it made me think of, if I was a guy, would I want a woman scanning me? And the answer came to me, and no, I wouldn't. Just like a woman feels uncomfortable about going to a gynecologist who is a man, they feel way more comfortable with a woman. So when our roles come into play as a medical provider to patients, we should look at that flipped. So when a woman calls and they schedule a pelvic ultrasound or a breast ultrasound, immediately a woman says, hey, do you have a male tech or or am I going to get a girl tech? Immediately they ask the question, is a guy going to be scanning me? Or is a girl going to be scanning me? 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a girl. When a man calls and schedules for a testicular ultrasound, he's not given that option. He's never given that option, or I don't believe that a man has ever opposed that question. And maybe that's where it all stems from. Maybe the man needs to be the opposing person, like, hey, can I get a male tech versus a woman tech? But that question has never been opposed to a man. It's automatically, okay, you're going to be scheduled for tomorrow at 2 o'clock with, you know, just come in and prepped. Simple as that. It's never given an option, do you want a man or do you want a woman? So, with that being said, I feel that a man should have an option. It shouldn't just be taken for granted like, okay, you're just going to get an ultrasound and it's going to be a woman. A man has feelings and emotions driven behind his scan as well, and he might feel way more comfortable than being scanned by a man versus a woman. I know I have dealt with young men who are, you know, a virgin, and they have been very uncomfortable. So now looking back, I'm thinking they might have been more comfortable with a man. And I know that, you know, immediately my thought was like, okay, well, who cares who's scanning you? Let's get to the bottom of the issue, or let's see if you have something. I'm professionally trained and I know what I'm scanning. It's okay, I'm not gonna look, what have you. But we do look. You know, in my last video and I'll put it here, where I'm teaching you the men, how men are, the etiquette in men scanning, and how a man should scan a female pelvic. They should never look under the sheet. They should never insert the probe themselves. It's just etiquette. It's just protecting their rights as well as the woman's. You don't want them to feel uncomfortable or violated in any way. They always will have a chaperone. Maybe that's what we need to do. Have a male chaperone. Grab an x-ray tech. Grab a transporter. Grab someone of a male stature when a man wants to have an ultrasound. If a man tech is not available. The other thing is, I firmly believe every practice, this is a female dominated career, but I feel that every practice, every hospital should have at least one man tech on staff. Because for this situation here, my subscriber, you know, he's getting followed up with things, and he left it all on that man's video, how men are, you know, not so popular in this career, on that video. So the comments, you guys could go read them yourself, and my heart went like to him, because the text pretty much just was like, okay, well, I'm professionally trained, I know what I'm doing, I'm not gonna look. But then when he was telling me, it's like, okay, well, they actually did look at my testicles, even though my, you know, can I say that word on here? Even though the shaft is covered, the testicles are still exposed. There's no extra covering for him past the towels that we lay, because I lay towels on their thighs and area just so I don't have to come skin to skin contact. But other than that, they're totally exposed. And if a man is uncomfortable, yes, he can be offered a male tech if he might have to be rescheduled down the line. He might have to be scheduled at another facility. But in that case, what if it's life-threatening? What if this is something that's growing really fast and they need to see it? 8 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that could determine a lot of things. And I just wanted to ask you guys for your comments and your feedbacks to let me know, how do you feel about this? Is ultrasound double standard? 9 times out of 10, a male cannot scan a breast ultrasound. A woman just wouldn't have it. They have an option to say no. Do we give men options? Do we give a man an option to say, hey, I'm not comfortable with a female, I want a male? And when he says that, is there one available? Or does he have to wait or be rescheduled or put off weeks to a month off for scheduling for his appointment to come back? I just think we need to have insight on that. Medicine, we have a lot of double standards in medicine, but in my career here, I think that we should try to accommodate everybody's feelings across the board. That's just my opinion, but I definitely want to know you guys' opinion. And I really hope that we could figure something out. I mean, because having patients who are uncomfortable, they're already uncomfortable because they have to be there, but then to be put in an uncomfortable situation because they're not comfortable with a female tech or a male tech, we should be able to accommodate that immediately. Not having to reschedule that patient, or not having to, you know, let them wait 8 weeks, 10 weeks until we get a tech that they want. It's not fair. And I want to know what your opinion is about this topic. Does ultrasound have double standards? Now, I explained to him the reasonings why his testicles have to be exposed. The truth of the matter is that we have to look where that probe is placed on the outside of a patient. If we're scanning the patient's leg, if we're scanning their neck, if we're scanning their breast, if they're scanning their abdomen, we look for placement of the transducer. Now, when we do an EV, we don't have to look because the probe is not moving nowhere. We know the direction when we look at the ultrasound machine. So I explained to him, when we scan a testicle, we have to look for placement. That's scanning an organ outside of the body. It's not inside. It's not an EV, outside ultrasound, and we're scanning the top of the scrotal area, and we take a look at different structures within the testicle scrotal sac itself. So I don't know. I think that I might tell my facility, I mean, we do have a male tech where I work. So with that being said, there is options for a man at my facility. Is there an option for your patients at your facility? Let me know down below. Or is it just all women? Which is fine too. But we have to give that patient, we have to start looking at this reverse. You know, when a woman goes to a gynecologist, they want a female versus a male, and they're given that option. It's time that ultrasound starts giving options to patients as well. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really straight and to the point, and like I said, we need to start looking at things from other perspectives. And it's broader, because ultrasound has been around forever, and I don't think it's ever been an option, but we need to start having an option. Opening this field up to more male techs to be accepted. You know, a lot of places will choose a female over a male. Male typically goes to vascular labs, deal with legs, extremities. They do echocardiograms more. So they rarely will do female scanning. And it's time. It's time for a change. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you like this video, you would definitely like this one or this one. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe right here. I would love to have you. See you guys next time in the next video. Bye. And don't forget to do the giveaway. Yes, please. We're giving away a, let me get it. Giveaway is this, really? Giveaway is this Sonography Confidence. Giveaway is this Sonography Confidence hoodie. It's really nice. Really, really nice. I like the quality of it. But yeah, so my merch. Love it, love it, love it. You can get it on Teespring. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.